Hi, I'm Jason McAteer and you're watching the Redmen TV.
Hello, welcome to your Liverpool Daily News. We've got two stories and one poll for you. First and foremost, not like Jersey Dudes or anything, or Chris for that matter. But yeah, we've got two topics we want to discuss. The first is a piece of injury news. Ladzar Markovic apparently ruled out for the rest of the season, which makes you go, oh my God, the rest of the 6 weeks of the season. So we'll see that when we a little bit more about that when it develops or what have you. But hopefully it's not like a rest of the season like we normally use it, which would be like an ACL, which is not just the rest of the season but the start of next season, to be perfectly honest. But fingers crossed it's not a serious one, because, and I'd be interested to know your thoughts on the Markovic thing, and that's what the comments below is for, do you think he's capable of fighting for his place in the Liverpool squad this summer and next season? And I personally think he is, or at least I want him to be given the opportunity. And we've seen players' careers can hinge on things like this sometimes, and you know, a serious injury, if it keeps him out of a decent spell and he's not maybe fit to start pre-season, well, that could determine his Liverpool future one way or the other. And you know, ultimately, if he can't prove himself, he's not going to be a Liverpool player, and Klopp will probably look elsewhere, which would be really sad. But you know, he's still young, he's still got time on his side, he's still got loads of ability. If he can get a grip on his injuries, you know, I think he's got the potential to be a very, very good Liverpool player, and in a position where I think we will be looking to strengthen. You know, he's a £20 million player. He could, you know, is effectively a new signing, to use that cliche. So yeah, thoughts on that in the comments below. Another piece of transfer news I want to discuss. Camacho once again being linked. I think the Mirror are picking this up again. Now, our mates at the Read Liverpool on the Read Network broke this about 3 or 4 months ago, saying that Camacho looked nailed on. He was going around Liverpool and he was having a look around Melwood and what have you. Now, we've seen this happen before. Apparently, Dele Alli got the tour as well in the past, and we all know how well that went. But this one looks, you know, Chris was talking a lot about no smoke without fire, that kind of stuff about Mario Götze apparently yesterday. But this one looks at another one. Like, if you're a betting person, you're gonna put money on us signing someone. The Camacho looks as likely as any transfer to happen this summer. Again, thoughts on whether you think that'll be a good move. The report said he's got a £10 million buyout clause. £10 million, does that represent a good deal? You know, another position filled that we need to fill in the squad without breaking the bank, which would hopefully leave money to go and buy players in the key positions, the expensive positions, and buy the players that we want in those positions. So yeah, thoughts on that below. And lastly, a bit of a poll. If you're not aware of this, if you click the eye in the corner of the screens, there's a new polls feature. I think you can do it on mobile as well. Click it, and the question is, obviously playing Dortmund in the first leg tonight, who would you start up front? Obviously, we don't quite know the news on Firmino, but we'll put him in there anyway. So we'll go with Sturridge, Origi, or Firmino. Who do you think should lead the line for the Mighty Reds tonight? Click the eye, click who you want to vote for, and vote for them. It's as simple as that. Anyway, check out comments below. XL this week on the redmentv.com, the best show on the internet, celebrating all your amazing comments across all of our platforms. It's daft as fuck, but it's boss. It's free for a month, the redmentv.com. I'd like to see us go back to what we did against City away, what we did against Chelsea away as well. Go back to more like that. But that being said, it's great that we've got the options. Yeah. You know, and hopefully we've got the options, because we don't know if Firmino's going to be fit. He was touch and go for the weekend. You'd like to think he'd be back in contention, but having someone like a Sturridge on the bench could be a good option, because ultimately we do need to nick a goal. You know, a goal would make a massive difference.
Particularly if you're trying to hit them on the break late in the game, I'd want to